How are we doing, guys? You all right? It's Steve here at Don Amott Leisure. Welcome to the showground. Video from me today is I am going to take you around this pre-loved, pre-owned 2022 Auto-Trail F-Line F60. Now this one has got all the bells and whistles on it because it is automatic, so it's the 170 brake horsepower upgraded engine. It's the 4 sleeping, 4 travelling, so it does have the dinette and the drop down bed. Comes in at 3.5 tonnes, so can be driven on a standard driving licence, and 5.99 metres long. So ticks all the boxes that most people want. Comes in this lovely silver colour. Previous customers left the mirror guards on as well. So let's have a walk around it like we normally do. So 16-inch Ford alloys, moondust silver colour. As I said, the Malenko guards are there. Now, looking at it from the outside, you can already see it's nice and compact, but don't let that fool you, because when you go inside, they are pretty spacious. In terms of storage from the outside, you do have access there to under the bench, and that's where the leisure battery sits as well. Electric step, and we'll come back to that when we go in. Fridge vents that are miles apart, so you can see that it's going to be nice and spacious. External barbecue point, meaning that the previous customer had the Lux pack on it. That's a max view aerial point there. More storage here, and again, something that I love, really simple, but that moves away. So if you have got things taller like chairs or anything like that, you can move that shelf out the way, but if not, you can drop it down, and it's quite a useful storage space. Round to the back, toilet cassette to the rear. You've got fitments for the bike rack, rear reversing camera up there as well, and then back on to this side here you have your water fill. And then this one as well has had the gas flow system fitted, so it is bottles that stay permanently, and then you fill it like you would an LPG tank using this gas flow fill just there. So bit cheaper, nice and lasting, and then that is your power just there as well. So let's head on in, and as I say, if you've never been inside an F60 before, you're kind of going to go, whoa, that's pretty roomy. So jumping in, before we do, the Auto-Trail now famous umbrella. You've got your bin just there, fly screen and the step, and there's a button just here that does allow that step to go in and out. And then if we jump on in, as we said, look at how big it feels for a van that's not that big. It's 5.99 and it's massive. At the front you have twin swiveling front seats. You've got your Zent system there that does Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, European sat-nav, automatic gearbox. That is the heated screen, so it's the Ford heated screen as well. Speed limit and Bluetooth, cruise control this side, Bluetooth controls this side. Automatic headlights, you've got a front blind that comes across and joins in, and the same on the driver and passenger window, so front and cab blinds as well. This leather, sort of half leather finish, 2 extra travelling seats there. This will form a bed, and then above me you have an electric drop down bed just up there, which, as long as we have power, which we have, and then it has a key, so it locks in place with the key, and people then can't just go and use it. Turn the key on and arm it, and it just goes up and down, so it'll stop wherever you want it to stop. And you've got a nice double bed up there. If you are putting the children up there, you do have the netting, or if you've had too much to drink, you do have the netting, same purpose. And then that will just go back up and go back out the way. Even got the scatter cushions with it. Look, the previous customers left the scatter cushions. How nice and generous. Above my head is the Omni vent. So that is air coming in or air going out, whichever way you want to do it. TV bracket is just here. In this bit is just storage in there, and then in this one should be the table. So yeah, freestanding table, so no need again to take a second table. Massive fridge, as you can see in there. Whale heating and hot water system. Really intuitive, simple to use a control panel, and these do come with the Sargent tracker as well, which is Thatcham approved. Into your kitchen area, nice good amount of worktop space, and then lovely big sink, 3 gas burner there, storage above my head here for plates, pots, pans, solar panel on the roof, and with these ones they will charge the vehicle battery or the leisure battery. You just need to independently switch them to whichever you want to do. So if your van's in storage, you'll flick it on vehicle or leisure, depending on which one you think needs to boost. You've got a combination oven and grill just in there, more storage here, as well as a pre-built cutlery drawer. Look at that, that's posh. And then places for food, pots and pans, etc, etc. In here again, a little bit more storage space and cubby hole space. And then something else that is really, really nice on these Auto-Trails, remember 6 meters. I keep going on about it, I know, but look at how big this bathroom is. Because it's a widthways bathroom, you've got a decent area here with storage again for toiletries, separate shower, which in a 6 meter van it doesn't really happen, does it? And then in here, look, bags of room in there. That is your ladders for your top bed. They're your infills for, or your wooden slats for the bottom bed. But it's a good sized wardrobe as well. Genuinely, I know I said it, but everybody is normally amazed when they go in these at how much room there is. So in a nutshell, if you're looking for a compact van that's under 6 meters, that can travel and sleep 4 people, that's automatic with a 170 brake horsepower Ford engine, with a drop down bed and a massive bathroom, then this could be your van. So if you're interested, pick up the phone, ask for me, Steve, because I'd love to show you around it. But other than that, thank you for watching, really appreciate it. Take care, and hopefully we'll see you down here soon. Ta-da.